All right, y'all. What it do? What it do? Yes, it is Monday, another night. It is going down tonight. You know what I'm saying? If you are here and you are supporting your girl, that's what it do. It is definitely Black History Month. Salute. You know what I mean? Let's give all recognition Black History Month. Yes. Let's reflect. Let's go down memory lane. Let's revisit our history. Absolutely. So it's going down. Yes, yes. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much, darling. Yes, it's going down right now. Stuck at a green light with your girl forever, the realest ever, and you better know it. Tonight is so exciting, so exciting. So tonight we discussing stuff, right? So last week was really cool. You know, it was my first time doing this video podcast. And I am so excited because, you know, everything went great. Everything went gravy, like some gravy and pork chops or some gravy and rice if you're vegan or, you know, if you like meat. But that's what it is. So it's going down. Yes, indeed. Stuck at a green light. Stuck at a green light. Yes, tonight we are going to discuss Black businesses. Oh my goodness. Don't we have a treat tonight? Yes, indeed. So my peoples is coming in. What's up, Verna? How you doing, boo-boo? I love you too. Hey, what's going on? If you guys not doing nothing, tune in with your girl tonight. It's going down. What's up, Verna? Yes, indeed. I got my boy Chizzle in the building. Yes, he's going to be with me tonight to discuss Shineovershade. Yeah, I got my hat. Booyah! I'm ready to rumble. Well, let me put it on this way. Ow! Yes, I'm representing Shineovershade. Yes, indeed. I got my boy Chizzle in the building to nizzle, and we about to get it on. But it's Black History Month. And what other time is to do it like this? Your girl got to put it down for family first. Black History Night. Yes, indeed. I want to give a shout out right now to my own grandfather. I want to never, ever let his history fade away. So right now, I'm about to play a clip. You know what I'm saying? If anybody out there know of Blackula, absolutely, William Marshall. That is my grandfather. And I'm going to definitely keep it going in his memory and keep it going in his history. Yes, it is. Black exploitation. The first Black Dracula. Blackula. Here we go. And we're going to have a show tonight. I am so excited. But right now, check it out.
Oh, just a second, please, stop it. Dizzy. Please. Stop that whining. Look at... Move your hand. Oh, it's tight. Look, I'm not a nurse, you know. All right? Would you stop it, please? I'll take care. It's twisted. Look, I'll take care of it. I'm going to bleed to death. You're not going to bleed. You're going to bleed to death if you don't keep your mouth shut. Ouch. Keep quiet. Look, you're making me nervous. Bobby, I'll die. I'm bleeding to death. Would you stop it, please? Oh, Charles, be still. Stop. What's wrong with you? Bobby, what you're doing, that isn't tight enough. The blood's seeping through. Bobby! No!
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's Black History Month, and you better know it. And I am giving immediate shout out to my lovely grandfather. Yes, that is my grandfather, the dad of my dad. And I am saluting him and I'm making sure he stay alive in history. And you better know it. You know, Blackula is a very big thing. You know what I'm saying? And my grandfather also played in other things like Star Trek, Pee Wee Herman's, you know, Castle and all that. So go ahead and research. Yes, indeed, Blackula. Put it in your records. We going in. It's Black History. And how to start this is to give homage and to my grandfather. And you better know it. Tonight is going down. I got my boy Chizzle. He's going to be joining me. You know what I mean? We're going to be talking about Black business. Black business, self-investment. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. It could be so much that you could be doing. You know what I mean? And you guys chose to be with your girl. So right now, I am about to play a wonderful, wonderful hit by your boy Chizzle. Profit in a pandemic is going down right now. And you know what? I'm about to be right here and I'm about to be partying too. So turn up your speakers, get it in. It's Monday, and y'all here right now, stuck at a green light with your girl, Forever the Realist. Get it popping, non-stopping. Let's get it. Turn up your speakers. Turn up. Where your drink? You know what? I need to get my drink. I need to get my drink. Hey, turn it up. It's going down. Stuck at a green light. With your girl, Forever the Realist. Your boy, Chizzle. Turn it up. Bitch, I grind like D-boys, bubbling like a keloid. Hey, what? Fuck with decoys, money fled like B-boys. What? But I'm D-boys, chopper spit and destroy. You see tomorrow rejoice. Profit in a pandemic, people dying, we win it.
Run it up with no limit. Pray and stay never ended. I had perfect attendance when the money was mentioned. Bitch, I'm chasing this chicken. You would die for attention. Nigga doing this shit for the gram, but ain't got a grand to put in the bank. Looking for niggas to carry the weight, but nigga, we grown, it ain't no way. I just put diamonds on my baby. Jump on the plane to the base. Soon as we land, we
turn up with your girl on this Monday. Y'all got a Monday reason to turn up. You got Taco Tuesday. Y'all got Mayhem Monday. Let's get it. Shineovershade. What? Hey.
Money flip like B-boys. From the mud, I'm D-boys. Chopper spitting, destroy. You see tomorrow, rejoice. Profit in the pandemic. People dying, we win it. Run it up with no limit. Pray and stay never ended. I had perfect attendance when the money was mentioned. Bitch, I'm chasing this chicken. You would die for attention. Yeah.
Yay. Get it. What? Get it. Get it. Yes, indeed. And you better know it. That was my boy Chizzle getting it popping, non-stopping. Tonight, people, on Stuck at a Green Light, I got my boy in the building. It's about to go down. We are talking about some real issues. You feel me? Stuck at a green light. Okay. I am a LA born beautiful queen. Okay. So if you are an LA native like I am, you know the struggles of traffic, right? And how does it feel when you're stuck at a green light? Okay, so the purpose of this show is to let you know it doesn't matter how stuck you are, it's time to get going. It's time to break it down. It's time to come up with those issues and to come up with those solutions. All right, so every Monday, 8 o'clock live, your girl Forever the Realist. This is going down. This is going down. Absolutely. Black business. If anybody got anything to say, you know what I mean? Let's get it down. I just want to say, what's up? Hey, Jean, what's going on? I love you too. You know what I'm saying? I love you too. You know what I mean? Even if it ain't for me, if it's for anybody in the comments, I don't care. This is my nizzle bizzle, right? Hizzle. And thank you for being in the building. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then, yes, I got my girl, Tasha. You know, I just want to say I love you, boo. Thank you so much for your inspiration, for your dedication, for you, you know, always. Like, see, Tasha, that's my go-getter homegirl. That's my go-getter. You know what I mean? She the one, like, when I met her, it was go-getter time. We're gonna go to school. We're gonna get a business. We gonna make this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, we all need friends like that. Okay. So right now it's going down. I'm about to introduce the one and only Chizzle.
And good.
What's going down in cyberspace tonight, ya boy?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We here.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm happy to be here, man. I'm happy to see you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on this show here. You're doing some real cool stuff. So salute to you.
Thank you. Yeah, see my girl Verna up in here. Hey now, BFF. This the Shizzle. The Shizzle, my nizzle.
That's my bestie right there. Verna, what up? What
yeah, you know, we go way back to the way back. You know what I'm saying? We Dorsey Downs up in this mother.
It's a family affair. You know.
And
so
you better know it. Yeah.
So the fam checking in. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, she putting it down in the Tizown. So what's up with you, my boy, my nigga, I shouldn't say nigga, huh? But my nizzle bizzle. What's up, Chizzle? What's up, Chizzle, my nizzle bizzle? Hey!
Everything is good. I've been blessed. I cannot complain. These are definitely good times right now. So I can't even complain.
You know what's funny that you said that?
Wow.
You know, we're in a pandemic. You know what I mean? And I love like how you said that. It you know what? It's all about how you make life. Life is what you make it. You know.
Here's the thing, like what people not understanding is like it's so much opportunity right now. It's so much opportunity to win. It's so much opportunity to make money right now. Like I don't think it's ever been like this where like everybody has access to obtaining wealth right now. Like I don't think we've seen it like this before. It's crazy.
Yes, but wealth on your own. Wealth on your own.
Yeah, like you is all you. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got nobody else in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like you could really just bubble on your own. It's really just it's out there. The opportunity is here. So like that's why I say it's good times. Even though the pandemic and people getting sick and stuff like that, that's unfortunate, and that's definitely not good. And condolences to all the people that lost family members or loved ones to that disease. You know what I'm saying? Because that is real. Even though people may not take it serious, it is people that's passing away from that. So, y'all just be careful and keep just taking y'all precautions and all that. But yeah, it is opportunity to make a lot of money right now. So,
it is. It is. And it's about what you're willing to do to get it. We're in a time right now of information and resources. So whatever you trying to do and pursue, all of those things are accessible to you. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is, search search engine.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like, we was talking off the record, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just people that just don't take the necessary steps to try to find this stuff. You know what I mean? They just lazy. Let's just keep it real and call a spade a spade. People lazy. They don't want to do the work. They just want you to just do it and just give it to them. Oh yeah, good looking. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, man. You want to find out? Go look for it. You could do it. Trust. If you want to find some BS online, you know how to find it. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, they be the first ones to hit you with it. Like, yo, you seen this? But let it be something important. They can't find it. Oh, they need your help. Like, bro, you could find it the same way you found the bullshit.
Yeah, Chizzle, it's cool that you even bring that up because I hear a lot of talk, it's 2020 and all. I've been in my home and I've been looking at different videos and things of whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely the time to go get it, right?
Oh, 100%.
But I've been hearing a lot about people saying like, okay, I want to start a business or I want to do something, right? And they're looking for their friends or people that they know to help them out to get these things, right? And then you want to say, oh, I'm asking my homegirl for these tips and tools or whatever to start my own business to do this. But see, here is the thing, and this is the thing about looking at our culture in the mirror. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody has to give you anything. And if you want to accomplish and pursue whatever you want to pursue, the information is there, people. And when you're in high school, when you're in college, you got to do research essays. You got to research in order to get the information that you need to be successful. And that's just period, point blank, right? So
Absolutely.
stop looking at your fellow neighbor. Like you got to really pursue.
Yeah, and I think that's like, we lean on that a lot of times. Like, oh well, I know somebody, But here's the other part too. We also got to value each other's time too. Like, maybe take them to dinner or something, buy them lunch or something like that. If you're gonna, ask for this information, make it worthwhile for the person that's giving you the information. It just feels like people just want to just take the information, and then, if they do bubble, they'll never look back and be like, yo, good looking out, bro. Here's something, I popped off with it. You know what I'm saying? It'll never be like that. I wish it was, but it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, make it worthwhile if you asking for somebody's information. That's why a lot of people selling their books. I'm even working on a book myself. You know what I mean? And
and as you should.
Monetizing.
As you should.
You put a lot of work into doing the research. You do a lot of work in, making these relationships and stuff like that. To just hand it over like that, it got to be worthwhile.
It has to be. That's definitely important. Definitely.
100%. And in our community, we always be looking at each other like, oh yeah, what does he know, or what does she know, or like they ain't nobody, that whole thing. But if this person does have information that you could use, I do believe that you should value that person's time and value that information that you're receiving from that person. They may not have the stature or the status that you may be, looking for, so to say, right? Like $1 billion niggas or nothing like that. But shit, I know enough to get my business cracking. You don't. So it's worth something. You know what I mean? It's worth something. So we gotta value each other's time too. Let's start wasting each other's time. Let's be serious about investing in ourselves. Invest in information. That's what that is.
Absolutely. And that brings us on to the topic of the night. Black business, self-investment, very important. Very important. I believe as a culture, we do got a lot of expectations from one another. I think that expectations is your biggest downfall. You can't be expecting stuff. If you delete expectations, you'll live a much happier life.
No. So let me stop you there. I gotta challenge that, right? So
of course
we do gotta have some type of expectation, right? I expect it to be treated with respect. I expect to get the product that I paid for. I expect to get it in a timely fashion. I expect some kind of communication if it don't come. So it is the expectations, you know what I mean? Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. My job as, the owner, the man that's making it happen, is my job to meet them expectations, because you got to have standards. You got to have principles. You got to have things that you stand on and what you represent, So when those things are in place, hell yeah, it's expectations that come with that. You feel me? So fuck all that. I don't never walk in the store with no expectations like, oh yeah, I don't know what I expect to find dope shit up in here.
Okay, so what if you don't? So what if those expectations that you have don't meet up to par?
Well, if it doesn't meet up to par, then it just doesn't meet up to par. It wasn't your flavor,
But how would you realistically react to that? That's what I'm,
Well, the reaction is, you shouldn't feel no way about it. Honestly, that's how I feel. Like, if you walk in my store and you don't like nothing that you've seen, I'm not gonna be mad, because trust and believe, I believe in my product. Somebody else is gonna walk up in here and be digging this shit. That's how I feel about it. So if you don't like it, that's cool. Maybe it wasn't for you, but trust and believe, somebody finna walk up in here and they finna cop this shit, because this is some fire. They're gonna appreciate the detail and the craftsmanship that I put into my product. So, hey, if it ain't, well, one man trash, another man treasure. You feel me? So I move like that,
Yes, and that's the whole goal. Like, we all need to be that way. I've always been told, like, when you be put on a pedestal, you're only waiting to fall off of that pedestal, right? So of course you're supposed to have expectations, but what happens when those expectations are not up to par? How do you react to that? And you know what I mean? And that's stuck at a green light. And that's a lot of stuff that I've been hearing about Black businesses. It's a lot of things that people are saying that, when they go into a business of color, that there's always a lack of expectation. But it's all about, how do you handle that? Do you handle that in a very arrogant and disrespectful way? Or do you handle that in a humble, noble way to educate that person on how they can do better?
I definitely think that that's a good way to do things. I mean, for me, here's my approach. This is what I like to do with my customers, my potential customers. I like to talk to them. I like to, communicate. Like, what do you like? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about the treatment? Like, if anybody that's here that's been following Shineovershade and how I've been doing things and everything, you'll know I have this thing what's called the customer service announcement, just so I can, connect with my customers and let them know, hey, listen, your stuff is in the mail, your stuff is on the way. This is what I have. This is the new stuff, and so on and so forth. And just really just speak to the consumer and really have that relationship. Because if you think about it, right, like in my field, like I was telling you, right, like Gucci and Louis, they don't never really come out. You don't really see a spokesperson come out and speak to the customer and say, yo, what's up, y'all? This is what we got cracking, But you see like people like Virgil will come out and do some shit and say whatever he got to say about his product and whatnot. I feel like when you have a connection with the owner, it makes you want to buy more. That's how I feel. Like when I'm feeling you, I'm copping up. Period.
Yeah, amen. Amen. And this is a time, we got new resources, we got technology out of this world. And, us being the upcoming generation to really put a stamp on history and building our businesses and everything that we need to do for our families, that's definitely something to keep in mind. You know what I'm saying? Big time.
Absolutely.
Big time. So, I mean, okay. So stuck at a green light, you know what I mean? So first of all, like I said before, this goes two ways. It's definitely a light on the Black and brown community, Black America. That is one thing, in stereotypes, and it's all sorts of stereotypes about Black businesses. I'm going to play a clip of a guy and his opinions on Black businesses. And, we could comment on that and see just what the conversation is out here. And then the other route to the video podcast right now, Stuck at a Green Light, is our personal experiences to where, we've encountered something that left us stuck. But it's like, how long are you going to be stuck? What is your mentality when you're stuck at a green light? Are you frustrated? Are you angry? Or are you planning? Are you building? Are you thinking? You know what I mean? So right now, I'm going to play a clip of a guy talking about what he feels about Black businesses. I'm not going to play the whole clip. Okay, I'm going to play, I'm going to try it out, but we're going to check it out.
So I did a video that said I would no longer support Black businesses. Right? This was years ago. But it's moving. It's popping now. I did the video in Atlanta, right? Had to be about 2 years ago. And people are, looking at it as if I did it yesterday, and they're commenting, and I'm sitting back and I'm saying like, okay, that was the past, and I'll move on to bigger and better things. But I see that now I have to address this whole thing about I will not support black-owned businesses, etc., etc. Okay, first and foremost, I'm still on that. I will not support black-owned businesses. Just because that you're black, that does not mean that I'm gonna support you. Like, I'll give you an example. If you're selling cat food, right, and you're black, if I don't have a cat, why in the hell am I gonna buy cat food from you? Period. It doesn't make any sense for me as a consumer to buy something that I don't need. The second thing is I am not going to contribute towards your business if your business sucks. It's crazy. It's so ironic that right after I did that video, right, I said, you know what? I'm going to give this brother a chance. Now, the mother of my children told me, yo, we need to get our brakes done by a regular mechanic. I said, no. I'm going to take it to the West End in Atlanta, and I'm going to get my brakes done there by these brothers. They're black-owned business, 100%, right? Took it to them. Car was fine. You could just hear the little skit, like, cause the brakes were on, right? I took it to them. They're saying that, yo, we gotta shave down the rotors, we gotta do this and do that. I'm sitting here like, all right, man, just do what you gotta do, and just give me the, how much it's gonna cost or whatever have you afterwards, right? I dropped the car for early in the morning. I come back to get it later in the afternoon. I catch the martyr back home. I catch the martyr back to the actual shop. I get back. I get in the car. I'm driving. I'm like, oh yeah, it's smooth or whatever have you. I put on the brakes and it goes, and I'm sitting here like, yo, I just paid this man this amount of money, right? I know if I take this guy to court, I'm gonna go through hell trying to get my money back, right? So I had to take the L. Now some people may say, well, why don't you take it back? Why didn't you take it back to him? Why? So he can mess it up even worse? Stop it, you black folks. Stop the BS. Stop it. I don't care if you're black. If your business sucks, and that's the point that I was making in the first video, if you were really paying attention to what I was saying. If you are not professional with your shit, I don't want to support you. Matter of fact, I don't care if you're white, black, brown, purple, or yellow. Period. I'm not gonna support you. I'm not gonna do it. And let me tell you something. I'm being real with you. This was so crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm half West Indian. I'm just gonna say I'm West Indian. My father's side is West Indian, right? Even I get disrespected when I go into a Jamaican restaurant, and I'm supposedly Caribbean. I'm tired of going inside a Jamaican restaurant and you have the older ladies, what you want? What? Did she just say what you want? No, you don't answer me like that. You say, hi, can I help you? That's how you answer. You're not supposed to be rude. And I get this every time I walk into a Jamaican restaurant, and y'all feel me. You feel me. I'm not going crazy in here. I'm not going crazy. Lady said, what you want? Oh, ay. I just don't understand the black businesses. I don't. Matter of fact, what I don't understand and comprehend is this. How in the world are y'all still open? And I'm not talking about exclusively the Jamaican restaurants. I'm talking about overall black-owned businesses that are rude, disrespectful, unprofessional. How are y'all still open? Are y'all government funded or something?
Yo. Yo, was passionate about that.
Very passionate. A very passionate individual.
I gotta say though, I do agree with some of the things he's saying, and because I feel like he kind of piggybacks off of what I'm saying about the whole expectations. He's totally that person that's gonna come in the store with expectations. He expect good customer service, as he should. He expects quality product, as he should. Reasonable price, as he should, and to be treated like a real customer, as he should. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just sometimes that experience doesn't go like that every time. And sometimes it's not the customer's fault. It's not the person's fault. It just be the chemistry. It just be off. Sometimes you just not having a good day, and don't take that out on them. Don't go to the bashing. Don't go to the slander, because if you think about it, it's so many other businesses that you had a bad experience at that you'll go back to. You done been back to. Shit like that. Don't do your brother like that, because something that I was saying earlier, we new to this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are new to having a business. So we learning how to conduct ourselves in a professional manner. So, we rough around the edges. We working out the kinks, you know what I'm saying? But you got to grow with us. You know what I'm saying? That's a brother that's expecting the Gucci treatment when he walk in your black business. And I'm not saying he wrong for that. It's just, if he's not experiencing that, try to understand why it's not like that. And work with us, you know what I'm saying, until we can get it like that. That's what we're working towards. You feel me? So if you come with an open mind of understanding, that we growing, we building brick by brick, we doing the best that we can. If we are truly doing the best that we can, then grow with us. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I do feel him. Because we don't have to I feel bad about the experience that he had because of what he expected. He didn't expect to walk up in there and Jamaican lady like, what you want? Like, he didn't want that. He didn't want that shit. That nigga was like, yo, why you getting at me like that? What's wrong with you? I just want to eat. You feel me? So that's bad that he went through that. But I'd hope that he gives her another chance. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you on mute, shawty. You on mute. You.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Absolutely. And God is good because, it's good to be on mute sometimes so you can let people fully express themselves without interrupting. And that's another thing that we need to learn as a culture. Listen, Linda, listen. But thank you. Okay, so let's do this. Constructive criticism versus judgment. I want to go to when Snoop Dogg came at Gail, the way he came at Gail when he felt like she extremely disrespected Kobe and his legacy and his family by simply asking a question. And Snoop went in on your girl, and the thing is, we are learners. We are a growth that is still growing. We are in progress. And sometimes when we mess up, why the harshness? Sometimes we just need to be educated. We just need to be educated. We don't need to be disrespected, right?
Is a different breed. Like, this a whole different case. Like, she took down R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Like, she came for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? It's like she know what she doing. So I can't be mad at Snoop Dogg for expressing himself in that way because of how much we love Kobe. And for her to maliciously take a shot at him to somebody that was so close to him, like Lisa Leslie. You know what you doing, shawty. You playing with her. And that's why she gave the answer that she gave. Like, I didn't know him to be like that. It was never like that. You know what I'm saying? Just completely shut her down because she knew in that moment what Gail was doing too. So forgive Snoop Dogg for his delivery.
That part. You can say what you can feel what you feel. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's how you do it.
But she was dead wrong, and she did. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be clear on that.
Absolutely. I just feel like we're just really hard on each other. We're hard. We have the world against us, folks, and I'm just speaking the real. I mean, it is what it is. You can look on any channel, anything, and see that is what it is. We're really hard on ourselves as a culture. I just feel like it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know, I definitely agree with Snoop's frustration in that situation. However, it's your delivery. You don't have to be called those names. You know, I did the topic last week about labeling. We have to respect each other. And sometimes we mess up. We're not perfect. The Black woman, the Black man, we may be Black and we have high expectations of us because of our melanated skin for some reason that we were born into. But as a culture, when we are all targeted, it's not good to be so hard on each other. So yes, Gail messed up, but it's a way that you could have approached it, right? You know what, Gail, what you did was wrong. You know, this is how I feel, instead of just the degrading and draining of someone of that, you know, who has all of this respect, all of this wealth, all of this privilege as a Black woman. I'm talking about the relationships amongst each other, even when we don't meet those expectations in a business. Like, oh boy, the clip that we saw, he was very disrespectful, very harsh.
Oh yeah.
Instead of educating. You said it perfectly yourself, Chizzle. You know, we in a time where, you know, it's a pandemic, and for some of us, it's been a blessing. It's been time for us to really reach into ourselves and see that we can develop our own businesses, right? We can come out with our own, you know, success. We wasn't able to do that because we were always taught to have a 9-to-5. Make sure you get a job. Make sure you live paycheck to paycheck. So with that in mind, understanding our culture, that there is a lot for us to learn. That is the solution. And that's the point, stuck at a green light. You know, that's the stereotypical things that I want to break down. And I want to come down to solutions here. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, we gotta come to a solution. You know, we always talking about the problem, like, you know, my guy in the clip, you know, and peace to Tasha for this right here. We already have the world against us, uplift one another. Exactly. So we can respectfully, you know, check each other, you know, for lack of a better term, right? Like, if I'm not having a good experience, well, let me educate you on how to treat me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. You feel me? We have to love one another to communicate, to want to understand each other. You know, I just think we just so quick to just write everybody off like, oh man, F that, man, F him, F her, F this establishment. I'm done here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do it like that. We could just speak up on what we don't like. And as an owner, as you know, I have to be open to that criticism, to that you know, that issue, and try to find a way to correct that. You know what I'm saying? But if we're not communicating, how will I even know what I did wrong or what I could have done to fix it? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You didn't even give me that opportunity. So give us that opportunity. Like I said, you know, a lot of us are new to having a business. You know, in this last year, we witnessed a lot of our friends and family open up their business and start their business. You know, a lot of it, like a lot of the people that's watching right now, people right now that just started their business yesterday, type of deal. You feel me? So they ain't necessarily ready. They ain't Gucci ready. They ain't got the security guard with the pistol outside the establishment with the whole shit and the chandelier. They probably doing it out the crib. So you got to give them a chance. You know what I mean? Like, give them an opportunity to get it right for you. You know what I mean? Don't just write us off like that.
Yes, yes. And also, with that being said, and you hear a black business in front of it, stop being judgmental.
Yeah.
You know, you go into that store where the Chinese lady is working and you want to complain about her watching what you gonna steal.
But here's the trip though. You'll be back tomorrow. You'll be back tomorrow.
That part.
It's not like you're not.
I was like that part.
Just saying. She do all that shit to you, and you'll be right back. You feel me? Yes. But let brother do that shit to you. Oh, I'm doing a YouTube video. That's how bad. I'm gonna just run your name through the mud. This was the worst experience I ever. Why you want? Like, come on, my dude.
Just that dude. Because her culture, because of the way she is. Look, let me tell you something. First of all, look at the news. Look at social media. We are under already so much, okay? Yes, we have this demeanor that seems aggressive, that seems like we don't take no games, A, B, C, D. But you know what? That's who we are, right? But then you have a company who, like, I think we were talking about Gucci. What was that Gucci that came out with the blackface?
Oh yeah, it was one of them. It was either Gucci or Louis. They made a blackface sweater. You know, you turtleneck over your face with the black.
Yeah,
like what shit like that. And niggas had everything to say online, and this is racist. This is wrong. But as soon as that stimulus check hit, they was right at the stove.
Amen. Is something wrong there, people? Contradiction. Okay, let's really look at the culture in the mirror. Look at the culture in the mirror. It's a lot of contradiction. We talked about unprofessionalism. Like, what is that? What happens with other businesses when that happened? You know, we touched on that subject.
I do want to say this. I do want to speak to this because I do think that he had a good point in this, and I want to say this. Just because it's black don't mean it don't have to be good. All right, so I want to be clear on that. I do want to be clear. We ain't buying just because it's black. Like, don't buy my shit just because I'm black. Buy my shit because it's good.
Because you want it. Like, stop being so judgmental. Stop being so hard on us.
Like, I don't want people to just cop it just because it's black though. Real shit. Right. Like,
real talk.
This ain't like, it should not be no pity party. Like, it should be because I'm bringing you some shit. I'm bringing you some quality stuff that you gonna really, really enjoy and that you really gonna value. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole Shineovershade thing, it has a full meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's choosing positivity over negativity. It's overcoming challenges. It's overcoming obstacles. That's the meaning behind Shineovershade. You know what I'm saying? So when you wearing these pieces, you representing that meaning. You representing that because a lot of us are doing that actively as we speak. You feel me? We shining over some shady shit right now.
Amen. Yes, we are in so many ways. So many ways.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, and it really don't matter what color you are. You know, absolutely. Black, brown, yellow, red, green, purple, whatever. Everybody is overcoming some type of challenge. So it's just something that everybody can relate to. So my thing is, don't just buy my shit because it's black. Buy it because it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you fuck with, that you really relate to. You know, a message you can stand behind. that's where I came from. You know, that's how I was thinking when I came with my brand. It was never nothing about like, you know, I'm just trying to jump into it just because of everybody else. I really had this shit going before the whole pandemic even hit. And it was just crazy how as soon as it hit, everybody started doing their line and everything. And I'm like, salute to everybody that's doing their thing. And then salute to the people that's doing it right. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? For sure,
Absolutely. Yeah, so let's dive right into the juice. Shineovershade.
Yeah.
So you as a young, wonderful, melanated brother, I know that there has been times when you've been stuck at a green light.
Absolutely.
So, you know, what stuck at a green light is, of course, is problems and solutions, right?
Right.
Problems and solutions. And before I dive into this, no, I'm gonna do this as we dive into this. Have there ever been any experiences that you have had where you were stuck at a green light and you overcame that and still developed your brand Shineovershade?
So it's crazy because
Let me
I'm about to mess you up because this ain't even what you think I'm about to say right now. Yeah, surprise. But I'm actively going through that right now. I'm really just getting through my being stuck phase. So for a lot of people that know me, they know that I do music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know me from the music.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for the last year or so, I really haven't done any music. I really haven't been like as passionate about it just because some of the experiences that I had were not good experiences. So it just took the motivation out of me. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot out of me. It made me really just question if I wanted to just get up for that. You know what I'm saying? How do I, you know, build myself to want to do that again and get back as passionate as I can be or I have been, you know what I'm saying, in this in the music thing. Cause a lot of y'all know, like I had highs and lows, you know what I'm saying? I had, you know, magazine spots and stuff like that. Like it really got good for me at times. But, you know, unfortunate things happen. So, you know, just to fast forward to where I'm at now, it's just like I got the brand now, I got the clothing line going and everything.
Amen.
And
Amen.
I'm thinking of great ways to advertise and to market my brand. And everything is just kind of leading me back to the music. So I talked to a couple of my friends and, you know, they showed me some software and I start copping some equipment and I just start back just cooking, just start writing.
Is it ever too late?
It's never too late. It's never too late. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this time I'm not even doing it to get signed. I'm not doing it for no other reason but to continue to build my brand. You know what I mean? And continue to further along my business of generating money for, you know, my seeds to come, stuff like that, you know, because this brand is more about legacy than anything. I have something now that I could say I could pass down to my future seeds. And it really means something too. So it's like, wow, you know, it's really dope that, you know, this came along in my life, you know what I'm saying? And now it's kind of marrying my music with my fashion, and it's just the sky's the limit with this business. So just so you know, I got an album, well, a project, I should say, that is basically done, and it's in the mixing stage right now. I'm just getting all the sound and all the tweaks done. So I'm getting ready to drop.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was your joint that I played in the beginning of this mother.
Yeah.
You know, why don't you tell us a little bit about that? What was the inspiration of that one?
So I kind of got inspired just by like my situation. Like in this pandemic, I started this clothing line at the perfect time when people was looking for something new. They wanted to go shopping, but couldn't go to the store because everything was closed. And then when they had the social injustice stuff, they was boarding up their businesses and all of that. Like, when the George Floyd thing was really cracking, like they was not opening their doors.
Right.
So how were people gonna buy stuff? They would just do it online. And why not buy from your brother, man, especially with all of the stuff that was going on with the social injustice? It was nothing but support Black people, support Black business. It was perfect timing, but I didn't even do that on purpose. It just, God working mysterious ways.
Absolutely.
He was building me up for that moment.
Yes, he was.
And I was ready for it. So, it was just a culmination of my preparation, meeting the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And me being able to run with it.
Yes. Yes. And that really, just solidifies everything, even with me. Being an artist, doing music, when at that stage, it's like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. But there's other doors to be opened. There's other opportunities that are out there, and sometimes it takes crazy things to happen to open that box. Like for me, I've been stuck at a green light, right? Selling jewelry is something that I never thought that I would want to do, but I am a artist and I do love fashion. I'm supposed to look a certain type of way, right? So I love jewelry. So getting into selling jewelry, then my music, it just opened up everything else. Everything else. And it's such a wonderful thing. And sometimes life happens like that. Sometimes what you want is not really what you want, because when you get it, that thing that you wanted can teach you a lesson that you will never forget. And it may not be good. Hey, you know what I mean? It may not be good. So sometimes things happen for you to veer off into other things.
I want to just drop this one in there just for the people, because I have posted something on my page, and this is to your point right here. Like, yo, there's this guy named Tony the Closer. He's like on the Gilly the Kid and Wallow show, but he said something that was really dope on Twitter. He said, you got to be willing to keep going even when it's not working.
Man, and it's hard. It's easily said than done, folks.
You got to be willing to go hard even when it's not working. You heard? That shit is no joke.
Yeah.
It take a lot of dedication to continue to find motivation when this shit ain't cracking. It's crazy. But you got to keep doing it. You cannot stop. And that's the other part. And I think that's a part that got me, in the past. Just too much starting and stopping. Nigga, get on the roll and then nothing. Get on the roll and then where'd he go? That type of shit. You just got to keep going.
Consistency, people.
Look,
I'm going to tell you right now, even me, there's been times when I started stuff. Ooh, I don't care.
Man, we grown. Oh, know where you at? You on mute again, Shawty. You.
Thank you for keeping me on point. I love it. I
got your back. Hey, listen, I can't be talking all this shit and not really back and not stand on my word. I gotta live by that. I gotta live by that. I talk too much shit. I gotta live by that. I gotta really have your back out here. I can't let you be out here on mute. I can't let that happen.
You know what, Chizzle? Thank you. Okay, because I've been struggling. Those who've been with me from day one know. But you know what? That's the thing. Keep pressing forward, right? Keep doing it. Keep doing what you love to do. That's what's important. And that's what needs to keep going. But it is, and you know, hey, I don't know what I was about to say before the whole mic thing, but whatever. Did you see the question, Chizzle? Did you have any setbacks?
Absolutely, absolutely. I had plenty setbacks, plenty setbacks. You know, stuff like things not getting to my customers. So what? And the type of stuff the type of products that I send, the way that I have to get them made, I have to buy large quantities in order to get them made. So what I had to go redo this shit.
It's mostly inventory.
Oh yeah, it's inventory for real, for real.
Goodness.
So I had inventory setbacks. You know, I had situations, just situations with the business, just not seeing eye to eye on certain situations and things of that nature with my business partners and things like that. Like it's all kind of stuff, but my main thing is ain't nothing bigger than the goal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fight through this shit, whatever it is, If it's a disagreement, we gonna work it out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get handled. You know what I'm saying? If it's something with my vendors, I just gotta practice patience. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this all day. It's so funny, but yeah, it's the realest shit. Maya Angelou said the most profound shit when she said, if you can't change the situation, you got to change the way you look at it.
Amen.
Hey, listen, I had to do that so much with this shit, because it'll drive you crazy, with the prices that they charge for some of this stuff to get produced, with the timing. Oh my God, that's one of my
timing.
The timing, okay.
Yes.
The whole COVID thing, the work was super slow. So they'll tell you, oh yeah, it'd be ready in 2 weeks. This is with my vendors, because I was dealing with some cool vendors that I work with some cool people in the industry, right? So I'm, trusting them with my pieces and stuff like that. And they giving me their word that they can handle this business in 2 weeks. And here it is 3 weeks later. I'm like, yo, where's my stuff? And they like, oh, I still need more time. And then I got to deal with people calling my phone or sending emails saying, hey, I still haven't got the stuff. Where's the stuff? Are you going to send a tracking number? I want to get my stuff, and then I have to go and I make my customer service announcement and say, hey, listen, y'all, this was going on. And I communicate with my people and let y'all know what is happening with me, because that timing, especially with the pandemic and stuff, everything got slow. So that was one of my major setbacks. If I had to say it was one, that was it. My timing for sure. Jesus, I waited so long for some pieces. It was crazy.
Yes. And I said that last week about stuck at a green light. Like, what does that really mean? Like, what is your mentality when you're stuck at a green light? Are you mad? Are you frustrated? Or are you thinking? Are you planning? Because sometimes, timing is everything. And sometimes you may be saved from something when you're held up. And that's in life. That's what we'll be trying to pursue. What we go through. Why we be stuck. Sometimes it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's timing.
I gotta say this. I go through a gang of emotions though. I ain't gonna lie. I feel it all right there too. Because it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm really stuck right here. I'm really stuck at this green light. And I can't move my foot to push the gas. and I'm trying to figure out how
And the
to.
opportunities is there. That's the green light.
That be the thing too, but how can I access them? How can I activate them? That's a better word. How can I activate this? It's right there. I'm in the car. I'm clearly in the whip already. I just can't make it move because my leg won't push. It won't move. So my foot ain't working. My shit is not working. I can't move my foot. I can't hit the gas for some reason. Something's blocking me. I have to figure out how to get through that block. And yeah, it's frustrating because sometimes you do know, sometimes you don't know. So you trying to figure it out. Damn, what the fuck really wrong with me? You got a soul search too.
Yes,
you know
a lot of soul searching, a lot of meditation.
You got to soul search. You got to find that shit. Like you got to really find that love, that passion. What is it? What make you go? What make you tick? What's wrong with you? You got to know when something wrong with you. I know I'm tripping right now. Like, all right, let me get it back. Let me get it back. You know, you got to do a self check, and you got to check in. Like shit. Sometimes every 5 minutes, you got to be like, am I cool? How do I feel about that? Am I cool with that? All right, I'm cool. All right, cool. And keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Take a deep breath. Like this is your life. You run this shit. You don't move by nobody else.
Life is what you make it.
You gotta stop and take a break to say, hey, look, I'm finna let me figure out how I felt about what you just said. Okay, I'm cool with that. Then nigga, then do that. This is your life. You run this shit. Because when it's over, you the one got to go. We gonna be here crying for you. But this was your life. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make your decisions for yourself and how you want to carry yourself. I like to stand on principles and have standards for myself, you know, and high expectations, you know, for myself, because I want to be treated like the big boys. I want people to value my products like they value Gucci, like they value Louis. I want you to wear my shit proudly. Wear it in your music video, wear it in your photo shoot, wear it at your birthday party, wear it to the movie, wear it to dinner, wear it to wherever, the club. I want you to feel good in this motherfucker like you feel good in that Gucci. This shit here feels like your favorite hoodie. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's what I want my shit. Like, when you see Shineovershade, that's what I want you to think.
Okay, Shineovershade. What does that mean? Shine over shade.
So, you know, well, we all know what in our community, you know, it's a colloquialism for, like, you know, for hate, for negativity, for anything that's not good. Shade is not good. You feel me? So we gotta shine over that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta shine over that. The message is to choose positivity over negativity. The message is to overcome challenges, because shade can come in all different forms. It can come in the form of challenges, adversity. It can come in different forms. So we got to shine through all of that. And that's what, again, that's why I say this message, it doesn't just represent, you know, just Black people, but everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody can relate to this because everybody has had some type of challenge in their life. You know what I'm saying? That's why this thing say shine worldwide. You ain't got to just shine in LA. You can shine worldwide. You know what I'm saying? This thing is for everybody.
I love the message, Chizzle. Like, you know, the message of Shineovershade alone is worth $1 million. Because we always, seriously, you know, we always being hated on, you know,
definitely.
There's always somebody who got something to say. I always say this: you could be the most perfect person in the world, but somebody's gonna find something wrong with your nail polish. Somebody's gonna find something wrong with the belt that you got on. Somebody's gonna find something wrong, but you know what? That's their problem. Once we learn how to separate ourselves from what everybody else's problem is, life will be beautiful. Because just because somebody has an opinion, and that's that shade,
right,
a negative opinion,
right.
The shine
Yeah.
It's how you react to that.
Yeah.
Because you cannot shine sitting on somebody else's sun. You will
Nope.
never be able to shine hating on somebody else.
Ain't
So
no way.
I really appreciate your movement. I
Thank you.
appreciate your brand. I appreciate your music. I appreciate your legacy because that is exactly what it is. Legacy. And
Thank you
legacy
for
is
saying that.
forever.
I appreciate you saying
Forever.
that. And I want to say this, for those of y'all, that's interested in hearing the music, what you will hear, like, okay, for those of y'all that know me, y'all know I'm a MC, I'm a lyricist and all of that
Yes,
good.
you are, boo.
Y'all can look me up on YouTube. I done some views. I got some views. I done did some cool shit in this game. So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna hold you. But again, I'm really just speaking to my Shineovershade stories. You know what I'm saying? Of me overcoming, negative situations in my life. So when you do listen to this project, you will hear that in the music, you know what I'm saying, and get a better understanding from me, some of the things that I've been through and the things that I overcame, because I want to tell the Shineovershade story, and this is the beginning of it. So that's what you're gonna get when you hearing this record.
You're so well-rounded. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
And
you so
I want you to keep pushing. I want you to keep going.
Can't
Because
stop, won't stop.
consistency is everything, right?
Absolutely. That's the money right there. Like, that's where people take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that you see every day, those are the people that's winning. And you be like, damn, they really doing this shit every day. You
Every
gotta
day.
salute that. You gotta salute
Every
a person
day.
that is grinding daily.
Yes.
I mean, it's nothing better than that. If I'm like, I heard the greatest shit, right? Like Eric Thomas said this. He said this. He was like, it's probably people that's out there that's better than me, but you'll never know about them. Why? Because I'm working hard every day.
Every day.
Up before they up, and I go to sleep after they sleep. This shit don't stop. Yeah, they might be better, but you'll never hear about them. And it makes me think about that sports saying, talent, hard work beat talent don't be hard work beat talent. You know what I mean? That whole thing.
Hard
Like,
work beat talent. Hard work beat talent, people.
Absolutely. So it's all in just putting that work in. You got to be committed to that. And that's something that people also got to think about when they start in a business. This thing is a daily grind, y'all. You wearing every hat. Okay, you wearing every hat. Okay, until you get a staff. You are everybody. Okay, and you got to do that every day. So keep that in mind, y'all. And don't give up. But just keep that in mind. Are you really ready for this shit?
That part. That part. Because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Like, even selling jewelry, it's a lot of work. You have to have the love, you have to have the passion, you have to have the faith, But what do you think about this question right here?
What's up? What we got? What you got for me? What you got? What you got?
It's right here on the bottom of the screen.
I would like to hear Chizzle. Oh shit! Oh shit! Look, she trying to be a manager or something. Look, check me out. I feel you, bitch. She trying to be the manager. Look at you.
Yeah, she is.
I ain't mad at it. I'm with whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm with whatever. I'm back in action, you know what I'm saying? I got the little setup at the crib, so I could drop vocals, send them, or however you want to do it.
That'll work, and you better know it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chizzle, my nizzle. So where can
Oh,
we?
wait, hold on. Wait,
Uh-oh.
the question you didn't address that I seen. Let me go ahead and drop that. It's on www.shineovershade.shop. That's www.shineovershade.shop. You can go cop all the latest and greatest. I got different
You
colors.
guys got shop after that. Let me.
I got different styles, different flavors. I got some stuff. It's looking like a baby Fashion Nova on that thing. So you know, go check
Okay. And guess what?
Shineovershade.shop.
Look, last week I was talking about like brands, right?
Yeah.
Shineovershade.shop. Okay. So last week I was talking about labeling and branding, the importance of it, of labeling, right? You know what? You shine over shade. And you are worth every penny. Every penny, my brother. You know, we are the new revolution. We are the new up and coming entrepreneurs, up and coming labels, up and coming brands, wealth. Just because that it's not Louis, Balenciaga, Gucci, Chanel, right?
Right.
Still invest in your peoples. And first of all, like Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle, I love Nipsey Hussle because he taught this one thing. You own your value. You own it.
Yes.
You own your value.
Yeah, absolutely. You can control what your value is, right? I mean, obviously the people have a part in that, right? But here's the thing. You tell people what your shit costs. You know what I mean? But what are we getting for that price though? And that's the other thing. So what are we getting? We getting a quality piece. It's very well made. Like this piece right here. This is embroidered in right here. You know what I'm saying? This is like some shit you find at the boutique. You feel me?
Yeah.
You
You know what? I got my
I'm telling you, it's gonna give you that.
like it's like any other brand. Look at this. Look at how darn this is, people. Shine over shade.
You feel me?
Come on.
With the emoji on the side.
That's dope. Look at this. Come on, y'all. And it's just the hat alone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, indeed. That's just the
imagine, like, come on, invest. Yes, invest.
I'm working on some stuff.
Get it.
I damn near showed you the exclusive right now, but nah, I'm gonna hold on to it. But yeah, I'm working on some shit right now. It's some fire.
Why not? Where's the exclusive? Don't be trying to be you know what I mean. Don't be trying. I am forever the realest. Don't be trying to tell me something. I'm going to dive into that what you just said. Be careful what you tell me.
So,
ooh, people, y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Hey, look at that. Oh my goodness. Perspective. Amen.
Yeah, and most of the patches that I have here, it's like the pictures are like the opposite of what it's supposed to be. So it's like you kind of see it however you see it. It's your perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Perspective.
You see what you want to see.
Yes, I said that last week. I said it's not your brain, people. It's your mind, right? And what you believe is what you perceive. And what you perceive is going to be your reality.
Absolutely. This reality.
It's real. Pick and choose what you believe, people. Don't believe everything.
Are you speaking that real though? For real though. And that piece, like, you know, I really do like that this piece that I'm working on, because I do feel like, you know, it has a deep meaning, and it's so open. It's such a relatable piece that so many people could explain what they see. You know what I'm saying? And explain their perspective. And we could have an open dialogue about this piece and what they see in this piece. Like I'm coming with that type of thought. I'm coming with that type of art. This is art for me. You know, because I'm a musician. I come like that. Like I'm a type of rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rap, like I paint pictures with this shit. So with my clothing, it's only right that I express myself. And this is an expression of me, you know what I mean? So I just hope people, you know, can appreciate the art and the time and the effort and the detail that I put into it, because I really have a passion for it. And I really hope that y'all do enjoy it. If y'all don't, cool. I'm rock this motherfucker and y'all gonna be wishing y'all did.
I rock my own brand.
I already got the shoes that go with it. I'm just
I rock my own brand.
Y'all need it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all don't need it, I for sure got the shoes to go with it already. All I'm saying. And y'all gonna be like, yo, when you see me in the video with it, you gonna be like, hey, how much you want for that? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna just increase it, you know, it just gives it more value. It gives it more value, like what you was just talking about.
Value. Yes, value, ladies and gentlemen. Value yourselves, right? So yes, you know what, Chizzle? Yes, it was a blessing having you in cyberspace with your girl tonight.
Yo, this was really, really fun.
It is. I love it.
Really glad to be on. I'm really glad we had this discussion here, because I really do feel like, you know, we could definitely push the conversation, you know what I'm saying, and push the thought process and push the culture with this. Like, that's what's up.
Yes, I can see my kids in this product. Well, you got a mother saying, I can see my kids in the product, you know.
Yo,
that's
okay.
Yo,
cop up. I got, you know, sizes for them. And if I don't got it, I'm gonna go get it. You heard?
I will rock Shineovershade before I rock Gucci.
It's the message. That's what I'm talking about. Salute, Tasha. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. I appreciate that.
And Tasha, this girl right here, she's an entrepreneur herself, and she's a boss. Trust me.
God bless you. I'm definitely gonna check you out.
She's all about our culture, and
definitely want to support.
For her to say that it's big.
Yo, I want to extend to Tasha. Yo, I'll check you out. I don't know exactly what you into, but if we could find a way to collab, I'm definitely with it. So, yo, I definitely feel
what this is about. I want to build this community. You know, those who follow me, rock with me. You know, it's nothing. You ain't doing nothing. What else are you doing? What are you looking at? Tyler Perry or some type of people who are already big and paid? Like, this is live. This is free. This is something that you could comment on. This is something that you could be a part of. This is stuck at a green light. We're going two directions. Stuck at a green light when it comes down to our community as Black America and stereotypes, and stuck at a green light on our personal lives and individuals who are out here who has been stuck at a green light, all right? Who has been stuck at a green light, trust me, and still, regardless, have patience enough to wait until still the green light is the go. The green light is the opportunity. The green light is everything that you got ready, but it's something that stopped you. It could be depression. It could be a hater. It could be so many directions. But when you choose to be patient, when you choose to plan, and when you have faith and know that it may not be your time right now, but your time is coming.
Yeah, and that's the part. That's the part that I think people really, really miss that part.
Yeah, you gotta be patient.
Just because some of your friends are having a little more success than you, there's no need to be jealous. As long as you know that you putting in the work, as long as you know that you putting in that work to get to where you want to be, don't worry about them having it before you. Your time coming. You know what I'm saying? Your time coming. Because who knows, by the time it's your time, their time might have passed. They might have fallen off. You never know. So, it's so crazy how the roles switch sometimes, but all in all, don't get caught up in that. You got to just trust your process.
Verna said it best tonight. And thank you, Verna. I love you.
Hey, let me add on to this, best friend. Faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? You still got to work with that faith. Faith without works is dead.
Amen.
Right? Put me on record saying that.
Because God, for those spiritual people out there, God don't work like that. He's not a genie in a bottle. He's your creator, right? So when you're praying, you got to meet him halfway. It's like, okay, you praying for this, but what are you doing? I'm not going to bring it to
you. At the end of the day, you still have a job to do,
Yes, you do. As an individual, as your soul, as you still have a job to do.
Exactly. You definitely have work to do. So you can't just ask. Nothing falls in your lap. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in what you're doing. So when I say what you're doing, that's an actual action. You know what I'm saying? That's you actually moving towards something. That ain't you just sitting back chilling. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing gonna happen if you're not doing anything.
If you're not doing anything,
if you're not
going to happen. I have to be on the mic for that.
What are you expecting? You can't expect something to happen for you if you're not even working towards your goal. And I feel like everybody wants something overnight. Everybody just wanted to fall in their lap. Don't want to do the work.
Those microwave people.
Hell yeah. And that's again to the point I was making much earlier, right? About valuing people's time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just don't want to do no work on your own. You just rather call somebody that did the work, but you won't even value that one time. And that's back to the point, like I say, to that point. You feel me? Like, come on, man. We gotta do better. And when you say, like, back to the expectation thing, I expect y'all to do better. Just do better, man. We got to
stop looking for your friends to help you do better. If your friend has a business and they're doing them and they don't want to give you that information, I was thinking about the PPP loans and the SBA loans, and they don't want to help you with the shit. Guess what? You can get that information yourself.
Right.
Just like any business, anything that you're trying to do, people, stop holding your people so obligated to you. Don't stop it. Stop. If you want something, the information is there for you to go get it.
Right. Absolutely.
Seek and
ye shall find. You know what I'm saying?
Seek and you shall find.
But the message is you got to look for it. So at the end of the day, you know.
Yes.
And again, back to the point that I make, though, like, you got to invest in information. Invest in information. You got to
invest in yourself.
Money. That's also a form of investing in yourself. Invest in information as well. It ain't got to necessarily be physical, like, just an putting money in the bank or buying invest in information, because that knowledge is going to take you further than the money. You know what I'm saying?
And time is money.
Yeah. Because once you got the knowledge, then you know what to do with the money. You know what I'm saying? And then you can really make shit happen. So
absolutely.
Absolutely. That's what it's gonna take, man. We gotta get creative, but we gotta get knowledgeable. We gotta learn the game. Like, I watched a video earlier today. Shout out to Brother Polite. He said some great shit. He was just like, we gotta treat money like sport. And the reason he said that was, he's like, when you go into boxing, you got a trainer. When you go into basketball, you got a coach.
Mm-hmm.
But for us, when we got money, we just out here. Ain't nobody gonna tell you what to do, how to do it, or nothing. You just out here with no information. Like, damn, you know, that's fucked up. You just left us out here. We don't know what to do with this money. We don't know how to value. We don't even know what it's worth. We don't know like how it works. Shit like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just again to the point I'm making, we gotta invest in information and understand that that's gonna take us further than the money because we're gonna know what to do with the money when we got the information.
Yes, flip it. Flip it. All of y'all that's getting this money out here, you know, it's nice to have nice things. I get you, but you know, when you look at that person who ain't got nice things, right? That's the millionaire. You be surprised. That's the millionaire right there. The one who ain't rocking all that stuff and this and that.
A lot of these dudes like
invest in yourself.
It's some dudes that's balling off crypto right now. They don't look like nothing. They are big ass t-shirts, some old cargo shorts.
People you don't even think. Well,
out here looking like beach bum. You feel me? Balling out.
Yes.
That should be crazy. You know, so you can't judge a book by its cover either. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
Well, you know what, Chizzle, tonight was awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah. I gotta come back.
It.
I gotta come back, man. I want to
talk. Yes, you can come back anytime. You can come back anytime. And those of you who even want to be a part of this, those of you inbox me. Let me know. I'll send you the link. I could get different people up in this junk. I'll send you the link. We are in a new world order. A lot of stuff is virtual, and this is what it is, people. You know what I'm saying? So join. This is a community. Stuck at a Green Light is a community. It's for us to get together, support each other. Like, cause we only got bosses on this junk. Bosses only. Okay.
That part.
Okay. Oh, I'm not. I don't. You know what's
the CEO. The CEO is here.
Hey, like, man. I got a love and hate relationship with Cardi B. Love and hate. Wow. But she's popping and she know what to do. But it's just her intellectual side. But you know what? That's the judgmental part. But that's just me. But I love Cardi B. She's a business.
Hey, listen,
she doing a damn thing, but it's just like sometimes I don't do slow. I can't. Adults. Oh my god. Okay, moving on.
I ain't mad at you. Hey, some shit nigga just ain't got the patience for. Like,
I don't got the patience for.
Hey, listen. All right, I'm gonna head out. You know, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean? Yes. Empowerment. All right now. Stuck in a green light.
So real quick, I just wanted to for everybody that's still tuned in, I just want to say I appreciate y'all coming through, support, listening to me talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go support Cop Up right now, go on www.shineovershade.shop. That's shineovershade.shop. Go ahead right now. I got pieces like this up there. You can find the snapback. I got other colors and things of that nature. So go ahead and check us out. You know what I mean? It's live. Yeah.
It's live. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tonight was just another revolutionary, legendary night. Something that I definitely appreciate you being a part of, sharing your story. You know, I definitely appreciate it. And I know that it's going to reach out to so many people. The topic tonight, Black business, self-investment. A lot of people is getting these loans and grants and money and not working and getting all of this, you know, everything. Just invest in yourself. Come up with a business and do it. Launch it. It's a wave of entrepreneurs up and coming and on the rise. It shouldn't matter your skin color.
I want to say this real quick. When y'all doing this though, like like treat it like the brands you buy. You know, what do you think they're doing? You know they got an office. You know that they got quality. They doing some different type of stuff. They got a plan.
Yes.
You should do some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I practice these things myself. You know what I mean, with my business and my products. You know, I look at some of the things. I not to say that I copy what they do, but I definitely look at the quality of the pieces that they're acquiring, and I look for that quality. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you want to just look at some of that stuff and try to implement some of that into your get down as far as how you handling your business. Be professional. You want to handle it in a manner where you would want to shop at your store. You know what I'm saying?
Hello. The culture in the mirror. The culture in the mirror.
You acting like that. You wouldn't even shop there. You would be ready to fight you. So, you know what I mean? Get that shit together, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I'm like super duper out there and up there, but I'm a work in progress, and I'm shining over the shade my damn self. So,
amen.
You know, let's grow together. You know, that's all I'm saying. Let's grow with me. Let's grow.
Yes. Yes. I definitely concur. I definitely concur. That's the most powerful thing to leave off with. You know what I mean? Because you are a true example of Black excellence.
Thank you.
Yes,
man.
You are. You are a true example of being stuck at a green light and having a plan and knowing that maybe this is happening because of timing and maybe it ain't your time. Or maybe you were saved from something that, you know, if you would have went, you know, you could have been.
Absolutely. Like I said earlier, God work in mysterious ways. Like I said, like I've been
you gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing forward. You gotta keep believing in yourself and keep doing what you do.
Trust your process. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep trusting. You gotta have that faith, like V say. You gotta have that faith, but you gotta keep working. Keep working. Like even when you feel it's not working, you still gotta keep going hard. So, you know. Keep going, you know, keep going. It's a daily grind. It don't stop. The marathon continues for real.
CEO.
Real.
CEO, business owner.
And
Shineovershade.shop.
Shineovershade. And
check it out, peoples. Get your merchandise.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Mr. Chizzle at MisterChizzle. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on
Facebook.
It goes,
right at the bottom of
Chizzle Harris on Facebook. Shineovershade_official on Instagram. www.shineovershade.shop. We live. Let's get it.
Let's get it. So well-rounded. So well-rounded. Nothing like a well-rounded brother. Get it popping, my nizzle bizzle. Chizzles in the building.
Hey.
Get it. Hey. Turn up time. Y'all got Taco Tuesday. It's my boy Chizzle Bizzle. Up in the bizzle.
Hey.
I will stand up again, but y'all ain't give me no dollar last time when I showed my goodies. I can't be doing that for free.
Oh, Lord. By the time.
And Mr. Chizzle. Shineovershade.
Follow me on Instagram right now. Shineovershade_.
It's party time, y'all. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a part.
Thank you for having me. This is awesome. I'm happy to be a part of this.
Yeah. And we can do this. We do this.
This is your legacy. So,
hey.
So that's what's up.
check out my boy Chizzle. You know what I'm saying? Check out your girl forever.
People, man. Shineovershade.shop.
And you better know it.
Yeah,
that's right. Again, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciated tonight's topics. Oh my goodness. I got comments over comments. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you, everybody. You could have been doing anything else tonight. You know, this is real deal Holyfield. I really want to build a community. I really want to do this. I want to talk about the stereotypes. I want to talk about, what we had to overcome in our personal lives to get things done. You know what I'm saying? This is Stuck at a Green Light live. Facebook Live, you could always replay. It'll be available on all other platforms. You know what I'm saying? And again, thank you all for being a part. Thank you, Chizzle.
Hey, thank you. Much love forever. I appreciate you. Shineovershade.shop. You know what it is.
And
Much
you
love.
better know it. You guys have a lovely, sexy night. And if y'all getting some, I'm jealous because I'm single. But get some for me.
You still got a week left. You still got time.
I'm single, but I'm ready to mingle. Don't think that I ain't got nothing to do for Valentine's Day. You know as players do. No, I ain't a player, but I just crush a lot.
Oh.
I just crush a lot.
Jump in the comments. Where the first candidates at? Jump in the comments.
It was definitely real with you, my boy.
All the time. You already know what it is, sis, for sure. All
right now. Well, thank you, whoever tuned in to Stuck at a Green Light Facebook Live. Replay, people. It will be available on all other platforms. I'm with my boy Chizzle. Check out Shineovershade.shop.
Yeah.
.shop. I'm about to put it up there again for the people who didn't hear me in the back.
There it is.
The people who didn't read it in the back.
Say a lot for the people in the back.
Hello.
.shop. You heard?
Black business. Support.
Positive
criticism. Stop being so hard.
I got track suits. I got sweatsuits. I got stuff, man. Y'all go check me out. I'm ready. Shineovershade.shop.
Support one another. Love one another. And I'm like Maury or Jerry Springer, whichever one said it. Or Ellen. She's a part of the crew. Be kind to one another. See, that is important. Be kind. Be patient. Have understanding. And love one another in our community. Stuck at a Green Light. There we go. All right, Neil. Holla. Use protection. Don't drink and drive. And turn up. All right, Chizzle. My nizzle bizzle.
Peace out, y'all. Much love.
All right, Neil.